Hey y'all, welcome to the Bayside Jewel again. I'm your host, Brother Bay, and today I want to kind of like elaborate on the topic. Did our creators just forget about us? I'm sure a lot of y'all actually wonder that, but I don't think that I narrowed it down to to make things very clear of my theory. Okay, so today I'm going to share it with you, and I hope you feel free to leave a comment because what I'm basically going to share with you is my theory as far as um, my studies and as far as just listening to a lot of the great scholars out there. And when I come to a part that I actually got from a scholar, I will tell you who. Okay? Okay. So, did our creators forget about us? My answer was no. And it still is no. I'll tell you why. Let's uh, let's go back to the story of the Anunnakis, right? In particular, the Tower of Babel. Um, some of you know the story, some of you don't. So let me start from there, and I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible to get to my point. Now the thing is at the Tower of Babel. This is where the Anunnakis, Enki and Enlil, had previously discussed elevating our level of consciousness, right? Enlil disagreed, but Enki wanted us to have a higher level of consciousness. So, just so happened that Enlil ended up leaving planet Earth. And while he left planet Earth, Enki decides to go ahead and elevate our level of consciousness, right? So, what happened was, we, after Enki elevated our level of consciousness, we realized that planet Earth was not our first home, and that our first home was actually Sirius, right? So, what did we do? We decided we were going to build a space center. That's what we did. So we started building a space center, and not only that, we started building all kinds of rockets and shit to blast our way back to Sirius, right? So after we built this tower and was about to get things going, Enlil decides to come back home. And what he discovered was that we were too far advanced because we had done built a complete space center. So what did he do? He destroyed the space center. He destroyed it, and then he changed all of our language and divided us up and put us in different parts of the world. Right now, somewhere not long after that, there was going to be a major destruction that came and hit planet Earth. It was going to crash into the planet and destroy it. So this was a great thing as far as the Anunnaki family was concerned, you know, because they really wanted to destroy us anyway. They didn't want us, you know. So they decided to let this thing come and destroy planet Earth. So when that just about happened, or when it did happen, Enki decided to built some boats to keep us afloat because the earth was just about going underwater, right? Now, this is from my studies, and I'm going to also give you some of my theories, okay? Now, this lesson here that I'm telling you, I actually learned it from a couple of scholars, but the first scholar I heard it from was uh, Billy Carlson. Yeah, he's a bad brother. And by no means am I claiming to be a scholar. I'm just telling you what I've researched and what I've heard scholars say, okay? So, Enki decides to save us when this flood comes. And Enlil did not want that. So, not long after that, Enki was summoned to deal with the family to discuss what the hell's going on. Why are you, saving these people? And they thought Enki was had some mental problems going on in the head because Enki had also entered into a forbidden portal. So they thought Enki had been infested with parasites. Now, this is what I read. So they had a meeting with Enki. They wanted him to get some counseling. So Enki had the counseling, and he dealt with the family and everything. And we are still here. We're still here. Even though the family wanted us destroyed, we're still here. So my theory is that Enki may have negotiated, right? Negotiated reasonings for us to actually stay here on planet Earth. This is my theory. And I think part of the deal may have been that we be given the opportunity to raise our level of consciousness. Even in spite of the fact that, Brother Yaqub had came here, and was Brother Yaqub the devil that got kicked out of the heavens? Because he got his ass kicked out of the heavens as well. And he also created a race of people that didn't look like us. So, but in spite of, what happened, we're still here. So I think Enki may have negotiated reasons for us to be here. And I think that even in spite of Brother Yaqub's creation, that it's our responsibility to free ourselves and elevate our consciousness and keep jumping over all hurdles that come, forth, whether it's slavery, white supremacists, whatever. Only a God can prevail. So maybe there's only going to be a handful of us that actually, pass this test in this big-ass university. Yeah, I'm talking about the planet. Yep, one big-ass university. So I think that, we have some learning to do here on this planet. And in the process, of all the distractions and things, this is what will make you a god. Knowing how to jump over these hurdles and still be who you're supposed to be. It's written to it's almost redundant. Man must know thyself, whether it's coming from the emerald tablets or even on the walls over in Egypt. So, did our creators forget about us? My answer is hell no. But you got some learning to do while you're here, because only a handful of us are going to actually be gods. And I think we have to get to that level to be worthy, Yeah, we all of us original people have the bloodline of the gods, you know, Anunnakis. But you may not be worthy if you don't study and know yourself. So I think that is the whole point, for us to study and jump over all these damn hurdles and let nothing stop us from being ourselves, right? So anyway, that's my theory. So this is part two of that. Did our creators just forget about us? This is part two. So that's what I think about it. I think we're here to learn and jump over these damn hurdles, because even though the devil may be here on this planet, and we all know who that is, we still have to be kings and queens. We still have to be gods. We have to take that role, because I think that was the deal that Enki may have negotiated. Because you remember, Enki tweaked our DNA and raised our consciousness to the point that we knew that we were not originally from planet Earth. So just a thought, just a theory, but I had to come on here and make myself clear about that particular subject. That's what I think. And two, that we are actually given the opportunity to be worthy of actually being gods. Because, you know, even the fallen angels were gods. They're just not as supreme as the main Anunnakis, you know. So maybe we'll be accepted if we were even a level below the fallen angels. But we got to get out of this dimension. So anyway, just my thought, y'all. And, you know, I'm not a scholar, but those are just my thoughts. And, you know, if you got a comment or something you'd like to make clear, maybe I might have said something wrong, go ahead, feel free. And this is Brother Bay coming at you from the Bayside Jewel. We out. Peace.